In the past years, we've seen an influx of articles about financial literacy, about how one should prioritize increasing passive income streams to build wealth quickly with little to no effort. Books, magazines, YouTube videos, and finance-oriented podcasts, name it, all mention passive income when talking about income generation. People nowadays would willingly spend thousands of dollars on these platforms and programs, selling them like magic formulas of building the money machines of their dreams. Well, who wouldn't get enticed? All you have to do is sit back and watch your money generate more money. However, the reality of the world doesn't work like that, and sadly, this desperation and eagerness are often taken advantage of. In today's video, we'll break down what passive income actually means so that you wouldn't be taken advantage of and fall into a financial trap. Welcome to Thrivetastic. If you're new here, why not hit that subscribe button and join our community? And as always guys, give this video a thumbs up for that YouTube algorithm. The problem with passive income. Rich Dad, Poor Dad was one of the greatest books on financial literacy on the market when Robert Kiyosaki launched it in 1997. It was a great place to start for people who wanted to educate themselves. The fundamental idea of the book is that the poor and middle class work for money, while the rich make money work for them. And while in some instances that's technically accurate, it didn't capture the whole picture. The term making money work for you is both tempting and deceptive since it suggests that A, you have a lot of money laying around, and B, there are opportunities all over the place to multiply your money with very little effort. Kiyosaki's concept of passive income does not apply to those who have little to no money at all, or those who have bad credit scores. It's not terrible advice, it just doesn't fit most individuals. People became increasingly interested in this entire passive income strategy over time. In their minds, it's the ideal solution. It's simply too amazing to pass up. Do a little now and generate money in your sleep for the rest of your life. But as they say, if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. So let's have a look at the definition. Passive income is revenue generated by a source in which you do not actively engage. In other words, even if you do nothing, money will still come pouring in. Because the word was mostly promoted by bad actors, the definition is somewhat hazy and ambiguous. Even state regulators cannot agree on what passive income is and how to tax it. The multi-billion-dollar online financial education industry is mostly founded on nonsense and false promises, with the phrase passive income serving as its cornerstone. It has all the proper components, no expertise required, and anyone can do it. But to avoid being sold false dreams, you must first understand how passive income works. The only real passive income. There are only two revenue streams that closely resemble the definition of passive income. One, investing, and number two, real estate. That's it. These are the only two that will generate cash with no effort on your behalf. Yet, even those categories are rife with con artists. Just look at the YouTube comment section and ads over the last few months. It's full of crooks offering bogus investment opportunities to take your money. We really hope that no one within our community was tricked by that. Yet a lot of individuals in general have been. When it comes to investing, it's quite simple. You buy a share of a certain company at its current value in the hopes that it will grow along with the share you have bought. Then you sell it at a profit, and that's essentially it. The subject matter certainly has more depth to it, but that's the general principle. In the case of real estate, it basically works the same way with investing, but instead of a company share, you buy and sell real estate properties. These are the two methods for generating passive income with little to no effort on your part, other than the act of purchasing these assets. Anything else is not considered passive income. The biggest issue with the phrase passive income is that many confuse it with revenue streams, which they believe are simple to acquire. Passive income versus revenue streams. There is no such thing as passive revenue streams. It's the exact opposite. Building solid revenue streams is much more difficult and time-consuming. No one will just offer one for you. As an example, consider buying a house and renting it out as the most foolproof way to generate income. This works so well because it includes both sides of the coin. One, your property will increase in value over time, and two, you will be able to earn rent. But just because it's guaranteed doesn't imply it's simple. You must first have the necessary funds to purchase the property. Then you must have knowledge of the housing market in your area. Then you must actively engage in it to make it rental ready. And lastly, you must determine the best return on your investment for renting. Some things to consider. Is Airbnb a good option? Is the location easily accessible? Are college students actively seeking long-term housing rentals? Then you must find a team to manage the property for you. The list is far longer than you might anticipate. This is just a simplified version. You see, creating a revenue stream needs a lot of effort and involvement on your part, especially early on. It is far from being passive. Your involvement will eventually be reduced to maintenance, but there is still a long way to go. Another thing to bear in mind is that you will make no profit while building this revenue stream, and it may take several months to many years to get things moving. We don't mean to frighten you. We just want to help you understand how things work so you don't make the same mistakes that countless others do every day. Now, let's take a look at the different types of revenue streams and how to build them. For easier understanding, we'd like to split this up into 3 parts. One is based on volume. This is the most fundamental type of revenue stream, and it comprises anything you create for a third party to sell on your behalf. Let's take stock websites as an example. People make things for others to use via third party. You receive a share of the cost for each download of your content. This approach is significantly weighted toward quantity. If you're a photographer, for example, you'll need hundreds of high-quality images published on these websites. The more material you have, the more likely it is that someone will buy anything that you created, earning you a commission. And because there is virtually no barrier to entry, you will compete with other photographers who also upload hundreds of photographs. In low-income countries with few career opportunities, this can be a viable option. However, keep in mind that most websites provide between 20 and 60% royalty. And with photographs selling for as little as $1, you'll be earning pennies. This includes anything with low commission and high volume. Another one is premium shared revenue. This strategy works similarly to the first, but the emphasis is on the quality rather than the quantity. Imagine a masterclass where industry leaders teach students the complexities of their profession. The keyword here is industry leaders. Here, there's no room for the lowest of the low. You're either incredibly good at what you do or you're out. This is an excellent approach to those with practical skill sets to teach others. If you're skilled at something, teaching others to do it is a great way to increase your revenue streams. Lastly, full ownership. You build a product that you own 100% and sell it to a large audience by leveraging technology. Basically, it is building your own business. And building a business is the farthest thing from being passive. To know if you're doing well, the real-world benchmark would be around 7 revenue streams and at least $10,000 a month of income. Some key points to remember from this video. Investment or real estate are the closest things to the concept of passive income. Anything else is referred to as an additional revenue stream, and they all take a significant amount of work, expertise, and skill to implement. There is no such thing as passive revenue streams. They are achievable and many individuals live off several revenue streams. Because the entry barrier is low, anyone can try their hand at it. Find products with the highest commission if you're going for volume. We recommend at least 40% and do as much work and research as possible. If you want to go premium, put your sweat and passion into creating the best learning experience you can to teach others. If you're going for a business, well, that would be a separate discussion. Now that you know what are the 2 categories of passive income, I'd like to ask you guys, which team are you? Team investing or team real estate? And why? Please let us know your answers in the comment section down below. To wrap up today's video, there's another way of earning passive income. Depending on your level of understanding, the process of obtaining an actual passive income through crypto stacking is either incredibly hard or quite simple. You stake your coins to be used in verifying and safeguarding transactions on the blockchain. You get a percentage reward over time. However, the drawbacks are as follows. 1. If you don't do your homework and research, you will most likely lose all of your money. 2. The tokens must be vested for a certain period during which you will not have access to them. And 3. You must invest a reasonable amount first for the rewards to be significant. However, this information is for those who have educated themselves in crypto and are actively in the market. If you want to earn this kind of passive income, you need to invest in yourself and learn more about it. Thank you for watching this Thrivetastic video. So if you found it valuable, consider subscribing to our channel and joining our awesome community. And if you're still hungry for more, we handpicked this awesome Thrivetastic video for you to watch next.